So we're here at the Nicholas Club in Monterey and I'm here to launch my new business book. My name is Chris Brown, I'm the CEO of MarketCulture Strategies.
I'm going to boil down for you what really a customer culture is in an organisation.
MarketCulture is a management consulting firm and we specialise in doing assessments of organisations to understand their level of customer centricity. Customer centricity is really the level of focus that an organisation places on its customers, and whether or not those customers feel like the company is actually trying to produce maximum value for them. Because customer centricity is a complex idea to understand, we help the leadership team get on the same page around what it is and how to build that capability in their organisation. Part of the process is really an educational process. So we do a lot of workshops with organisations to help the people inside the business understand what their job is and how that relates to their customers. So one of the reasons I'm so passionate about what I do comes from what I do in my personal life, which is triathlon, and I've been a triathlete for about 15 years. And triathlon takes a lot of determination, a lot of training, a lot of passion for what you're doing, and it's no different when it comes to customer centricity and trying to create a customer-centered organisation. It takes tenacity, it takes ongoing, consistent leadership, and that's what I really love about this area.
My name's Lyndon Brown. I'm Chairman of MarketCulture Strategies. So my early influences in business were really, firstly from my father and secondly with some business experiences. Now with my father, he said to me when I was probably about 15, and he was in business at the time, he said, "Lyndon, you really need to be in a business that's in demand." And when I was thinking about that, I realised that that meant that you needed to think about customers, and you need to have some sort of knowledge of customers if you were going to be in a business that was in demand. I've worked in many countries, particularly in Europe. I spent a lot of time in France and England, and now the United States. And it's fairly natural to be working in the US because it's a country that I travelled to when I was about 20, worked in the US, and from that time really learned to love operating here, and this is now what we do.
Kind of an interesting story as to how we came to write the book. My father Lyndon has written many books over many years, but I never really saw myself writing a book, and I think it wasn't really until we had a client of ours at Spanish Bay that was probably the first time.
This client was telling us that he'd been trying to develop a customer-oriented culture in his business, and he just hadn't been able to do it. And he asked us really why he couldn't do it, what was going wrong. And we thought, well, he's not the only person with this particular problem. Maybe we should look into this a bit more closely and write something about it.
As with many things, it was a long process to kind of find a publisher, to build structure of the book and the outline and put that together. But it's been an exciting experience to share with my father, and we've certainly enjoyed doing it. Tonight we're going to launch the Customer Culture Imperative here in the US. It's going to be our US launch, and we've invited a lot of our clients as well as some of the local business leaders here in Monterey to help launch the book, so we're really excited about that. The book is called The Customer Culture Imperative, and there's a few reasons why you should really seek this book out. I think anyone that's in a business or even any organisation can benefit from some of the principles in the book, particularly around understanding your customer. The better you understand your customer, the more effective you are going to be in your business or in your organisation. Because ultimately, they decide whether or not to do business with you. And if you understand what they value and what's important to them, you've got a much better chance of being able to deliver that and then continuing to have a successful business.